Good morning, welcome back to Cold Waters. Welcome back to my 1984 campaign featuring HMS Superb or S109. It is October 21st and it is about 8 o'clock in the evening. We're back on station. Let's jump back to the map view. Let's take a look. Just drifting down and just lazily ambling to the left, but I'm actually going to do a bit more of a focused turn right now. We have identified what we believe, and I say we, the sonar crew have identified what we believe is an Oscar-class SSGN. And if it is, that's great news because, yeah, that's a particularly nasty piece of work. If the Soviets are trying to sneak these out between the Greenland, Iceland, UK gap, that's really what we want to avoid. This thing has got a lot of capable weapons, both anti-submarine and, of course, anything else it wishes to fire its cruise missiles at. And I think we've just detected one. We don't really quite know what happened, whether somebody on the crew dropped a spanner or did something, but we managed to pick it up. And I don't really want to point my nose at it because I will lose it. It's close to being able to detect me, and when it does, because we're pretty sure it will, when it does, it's going to get a little busy. So we're going to be firing one or two tiger fish, but it's worth getting this guy. Let's accelerate time. Let's see what happens. We're still running ultra silent. I think maybe stumbled upon each other. The other captain might have an idea that we're around. He fleetingly possibly is going to detect me, possibly not. We could just go active and just launch at him. Right now, I think we're close to doing this. Now, I am doing this on accelerate time. And so what that means is that he's gonna... If he detects me, it's going to be kind of violent when that happens. So we'll see what exactly happens here. So far, not much. Kind of that feeling that he maybe did a crazy Ivan. He's now on his way. I won't be able to catch him very easily without being detected. It's detecting me. As soon as he does detect me, he's going to go ahead and fire upon me. And if he's a good SSGN captain, he will make a run for it. And although I can outrun him, I don't think I can outrun him with USAT-80s chasing me. I don't have anything standoff. I sure wish those clever chaps would work on some kind of standoff weapon I could use. So that would segue into the Tigerfish D, but we don't have any of those right now, so I can't play with them. Okay. Well, stalemate right now. He's teetering on the edge of being able to detect me. And he's moving away from me. So when he next does a crazy Ivan, he might swing by and... Again, of course, there are bears in the area as well. That's never a good thing. So if I reduce my my depth too much, this thing overflies me, it's going to detect me. Okay, my mission is to stop these guys through whatever means necessary, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just ping him. He's 16,000 yards away. I don't think I can catch him, but he might be closer. So let's get something out. Let's get a weapon out.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Way to go, that got him already. That didn't work.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Oh, please don't.
Con
know
sonar,
where he is.
launch transient from Sierra 1.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Go ahead and get a couple of these out, because even if I can catch him...
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
I can't fire the other one. Okay. I'm gonna lose the wire.
Come left.
I need to see
for 15 knots. Maneuvering
direction
aye.
he's heading, and I think he's just making a run for it. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. Firewall the throttle like so.
Make turns for 3, 2,
Throttle
knots.
engaged. I'm
Maneuvering
gonna
aye.
hope that he won't be able to
Come
detect
left
me.
to 128. Helm aye.
Over the sound of his own engine. Okay, let's take a look at this bad boy. Big,
Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Big,
0,
big vessel.
4, 2.
And
Con, helm. Steady
he
course.
has standoff weapons. Did I mention that? I think I did. Now I'm in trouble.
Passing 700 feet.
Okay, I really want to keep this thing deep to avoid the bear somewhere overhead from getting me, but that's really not great. I don't think I can get away from this this torpedo.
Con, knuckle formed.
But at least if I keep heading in the direction of the Oscar. So, would a Royal Navy
torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
the Royal Navy commander have done this for real in the Cold War? Would he have given away his location? No, I don't think so. But he might have been a bit more aggressive when firing upon the enemy sooner rather than later. So he was tiptoeing past me.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 3, 2, knots.
Once we got this guy acquired, I was straight
Con, knuckle formed.
happy enough to fire upon him. By which point, of course, Tigerfish is it's got a long way to go. If only the Royal Navy had a much faster torpedo weapon. Well, I gotta roll forward 5 years before the
Con,
Spearfish
torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
is introduced.
Con, knuckle formed.
Makes life a lot easier for Royal Navy captains. However, right now, we still need to be out of the engagement zone for these USET 80s. I'm supposing that they're USET 80s. For sure. Yeah, they are. It's the only torpedo that it carries.
Con, knuckle formed.
So hopefully, he's not wire-guiding them to me. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this guy. What's his speed? 30 knots? No. Not easily, anyway.
Con, knuckle formed.
He'll have to slow down to fire a torpedo at me, and I'll have to slow down to fire one at him. But I'm going to catch him at 2 knots if he's at flying speed, and it's just not going to happen.
Con, knuckle formed.
I may have blown this one. We'll see. Okay. We are
Con, knuckle formed.
a little close to being able to be detected by that torpedo. So I really would like to... yeah, that thing might detect me. That USET 80. And if it does, I'm not in a good place.
Con, knuckle formed.
And I have to use a knuckle to defend, or a noisemaker to defend against this SSN 15 or 16? 16, chasing me, which will attract the attention of the USET 80. So there's a good chance of being picked up.
Con, knuckle formed.
But I'm also at the extreme range for the USET 80, so I think I've been okay. I think it would have detected me already if I had a chance. We'll delay this just a few seconds though, just in case.
Con, knuckle formed.
Go ahead and pitch it south. If I can keep up with this Oscar, I will. He will eventually slow down, and then I can try and, I would say pounce, but pounce is not the word. Okay. I avoided his first attack.
Con, knuckle formed.
That's good for me. But he's out of here. 12,000 yards. My torpedoes won't be able to catch him. If I can get close enough and get my Tigerfish live, then they will be able to catch him. But
Con, knuckle formed.
right now, that they're not going to be able to catch him. So best I can hope for is keep evading this SSN-16, keep knuckling it away until it runs out of fuel.
Con, knuckle formed.
And then basically his course is 203, is just keep it logged at 203. See if I can get it on in his baffles, get it on his tail.
Con, knuckle formed.
Get behind him.
Con, knuckle formed.
Right now this torpedo is in the way. So we're in deeper water. Only just though.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, here's my chance.
Come right to 220. Helm aye.
Con, knuckle formed.
Yay, he ran out of fuel. Alright, let the accelerate time begin. It's going to be a long chase. Okay, what I'm going to do is, actually going to be a short
Passing
chase.
700 feet, passing 500 feet.
Right into the ocean floor.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 400 feet.
Okay, there we go. Right, well, I'm going to pause the recording and we'll see if we can catch up with this guy. We're 11,700 yards away and we're catching up with 2 knots. I think I'm going to run out of map, but we'll give it a go because what's the worst that happens? There's a lot worse that could happen, but right now, let's just see if we can catch him. I'll be back. Okay, he dropped off my sonar. He must have dropped his speed, so we're trying something. We've dropped our speed to 5 knots. We've actually ended up firing 2 torpedoes in his direction and not 1, because the first one immediately lost the wire as soon as it left the tubes. So there's actually 2 in quick succession there. My thought here is if I can wire guide this thing at him, going to. So he can't detect me. He's going too quickly. But I don't particularly
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
want to lose my wire on him. So I don't really want to increase my speed to 10 knots. So I might just drop the wire.
Come left to 180. Helm aye.
So, got 5 tigerfish chasing him. Now the reason why I made my torpedo live immediately was
Con, helm, steady course.
it's running at that higher speed of 35 knots that will eventually catch him, but as you see, he's opening up the distance between me and him very quickly. So even with torpedo 4 pretty much like straight and level behind him, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. So so we'll just correct the course again. See if we can manage to catch this guy, because I think 1 torpedo is probably not gonna take care of him. He's gonna need more than. We've got 26 minutes left on torpedo 4. So yeah, let's ride this thing out. If this doesn't catch him, I'm gonna give up, unfortunately. I don't really, well, don't want to give up really. I don't want to give up. I really don't. A few more torpedoes left, so I could absolutely keep it pegged, following him. And did adjust his course a little bit.
Come right to 210.
There go
Helm aye.
the original tigerfish. They dropped off.
Con, helm, steady course.
They've dropped off fuel. They've run out of fuel. So let's try 10 knots.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Slow down for a second. Let's try 15 knots. I do think I'm going to lose the wire.
15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
20 knots, I think it will too, but he's still getting up to speed. So Torpedo 4 does have a chance of catching him, but I've got 14 minutes left. I don't think it is. So really think I don't want to give up on this Oscar, but I'm going to run out of patience and torpedoes before I do. And my patrol zone is not the biggest in the world. Still got some distance to go. Because if he arrives at the next patrol zone and he's still tanking along at 30 knots, then whatever's there might recognize and detect him. But if it's the Americans with the Mark 48s, they'll also go for me just as readily. Well, let's face it, subtle tigerfish. 7 minutes out, I don't think it's going to reach him. Actually, match his course.
Come right to 218 helm
What it's
high.
worth, I'm going to crack on to 32 knots. I'll lose the wire. It's fine.
Make turns for 3, 2
lost the wire.
knots. Maneuvering aye.
So this is my torpedo chasing him. Let's see if it manages it.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3, 2 knots.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 221.
Maybe. Oh no.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 220.
What the Oscar did was it dropped a noisemaker, caused the tigerfish to circle. The Oscar was still moving 30 knots away from it. When it came
Con,
around,
torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
it was out of range. Okay, I'm going to keep it firewalled. If I run into a torpedo waiting for me, so be it. So I'll pause the recording. I'll be right back. Oof, I forgot to hit the record button again. Well, we got his attention, let's just say.
Con, knuckle formed.
Big way. He's fired upon me. And I'm going to try a dangerous maneuver here.
Con, knuckle formed.
Don't really want to tackle these things head
Passing
on,
400 feet.
but we just did. Because what's the worst that happens, right?
Passing 500 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, there we go. Right. Where were you, sunshine?
Passing 600 feet.
I'm going to see if I can lead this torpedo back to him. Wow, this is... that escalated very quickly, let's just say.
Con, knuckle formed.
I think it's wide-guided, sadly.
Con sonar,
Passing 600 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Passing 500 feet.
Enough
Passing
to
400 feet.
dodge it, but this thing's right ahead of me. Now let's see. It's going to go for him.
Passing 400 feet.
I don't think he will.
Passing 500 feet.
Okay. It's coming around upon me. I'm heading right at the enemy. So now this works, which is not
con
likely.
sonar, switching to passive search.
Oh, ho, 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 ho,
Con
ho.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 213. Contact faded.
Hughes.
Con sonar, regained contact.
Con,
Right
knuckle
as I
formed.
disabled my active sonar, I spotted him dead ahead of me. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 500 feet.
Okay, come on. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Okay.
Passing 400 feet.
It's very close, but I think we've done it again.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Running out of depth. Okay, come on.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
An immediate speed break, but that's going to be good.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1,
Dang it.
last bearing
Uh,
235.
Speed's
Passing
right back up
100
above
feet.
30 knots again. I really wanted to get a couple
Con
of shots
sonar,
off of this
regained
guy.
contact on. Sierra.
Right, let's try something.
Make turns for 0.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, have one of these.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Have one of these.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4.
Con, maneuvering, making turns. Make turns for 3, 2 knots.
We may have just
Maneuvering
bought one here, chaps.
Passing 400 feet.
I think I can get down below it quickly enough.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Ooh, I have no idea how that thing avoided me. I avoided
Passing
that thing.
500 feet.
Right, let's see if we can get
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
3 of these in the face.
Passing 500 feet.
Have some of these. And another one, sunshine. Yeah, and let's see if this grog's gonna get you too. Okay, come on. No, grog hasn't gone for him. Okay. But his torpedo's going back from him as well. That's wonderful news. Oh no, it's not. It's going for me.
Con, knuckle formed.
Something else is going.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
He's sinking though.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Con, knuckle formed.
Good grief, this thing's
Passing
persistent.
400 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Right, I think we've got him. Yep, we have. He's disabled, he's out the fight, but we might be too if we're not careful.
Con, knuckle formed.
This user 80 really needs to go for him and not me, and it's not
Con,
going to.
maneuvering, making turns for 3, 2 knots.
Con, knuckle formed.
Well, we know where he is now, so we can
Con
disable
sonar, switching to passive search.
Con, knuckle formed.
that. Oh, get off me. That's to the user 80 and not to anyone watching this channel.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 3, 4, 5. Contact faded.
Con, knuckle formed.
I'd really rather like it if this user 80 would decide to bother somebody else.
Con, knuckle formed.
None of my deterrents are kicking it
Passing
off.
300 feet.
Still chasing me.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, that got rid of it.
Passing 500 feet.
Right, so I'm going to try and head north.
Passing 600 feet. Passing 700 feet.
This is about close enough. So he is resting on the bottom of the ocean. And I really want to get this user 80
Passing 800
to
feet.
go for him and not me. But there's one of my torpedoes
Con,
is out
torpedo
there,
room, tube 1 ready.
which is nice, and that might be targeting him too. User 80 is above me and targeting the noisemaker. Right, my torpedo's tracking something. User 80's back on my case again. Wowzers. I think it's persistent.
Con, knuckle formed.
And fast as well. Okay, finally a knuckle did something useful. There's a ton of noise around here, so I think that's a grog going for
Con, knuckle formed.
the enemy.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet.
Maybe.
Con sonar, regained contact.
Passing
Still
600
kicking around
feet.
though. We managed to.
Passing 500 feet.
I think we managed to have the user 80 go for the Oscar. Thank goodness for that.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 0.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, if you're British, you may understand the fact that I now feel the need to go to Sketchley's. That's my vanquished foe, and that is
Con,
me.
maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Wowzers, if that was very close. So what happened was he must have slowed down. I was still barreling along behind him at 32 knots.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
And it's like, that's weird. Heard the launch. No. Started to at the launch, then detected it because I couldn't fire back at him. He was on his way back up to 30 knots, and wowzers if that chase happened. Okay, that was over very quickly, all things considered, and he took 3 or 4 torpedoes to finally die, to finally be an ex-Oscar. Okay, a lot of chasing, a lot of floating around, and some action towards the very end. What weapons do we have left? Well, we've got a few weapons left, yeah. We've got 8 torpedoes. Well, that's not so bad. Right, well, hope you got something from this. And if you have, you should know exactly what to do by now. If you haven't, then and you thought it sucks, go ahead and let me know. Let me know why. Let's see if I can improve things going forward. Most of all, thanks for hanging out to the conclusion. It absolutely was not inevitable that time. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Goodbye.